Hey guys, Kimberly Denise here, and the purpose of this video is to talk to you about how important it is to have a vision. I don't know what you think about when you hear the word vision, but when I think of the word vision, when I say it, basically what I'm referring to is when you look at your life, over the next 90 days, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, what do you see yourself doing? If you have absolutely no limits, okay? What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you just, oh my gosh, like if you could wake up in the morning and be excited about doing something with your life, what is it that would be? And if you have a pen and a piece of paper, just go ahead and grab that right now and just start taking some notes. Just start writing down some stuff like, what is it that I wanted to be when I grew up, when I was a kid? Or, what is it, like your passion, right? A lot of people aren't sure what they're passionate about. And one easy way to find out what you're passionate about is what gives your heart, what squeezes at your heart when you do it. Like maybe you're a musician and you love to play music and you just love to communicate and inspire people through playing a particular instrument or singing or writing songs. Maybe you love animals and you just want to be able to contribute and rescue them, and maybe you're all about like wildlife or endangered species, or I don't know what it could be. For me, it's health and wellness and fitness, and I just want to be able to spend my life helping and coaching other people to live healthier, to be in shape. I also want to pursue being a motivational speaker eventually later on in life, and just inspiring people in general just makes me feel alive, and that's really where my passion lies. So the vision that I have for my life, for example, is I have a few of them, but when you're trying to uncover what it is that you're passionate about, it's that thing that makes you feel alive. Like right now, if you're working at McDonald's, I really don't think that you wake up in the morning and you're like, yes, I'm on my way to McDonald's and I freaking love it. I just love going in there and I love being around all of the greasy food, and I love, people being rude to me as I'm serving them. Maybe you do work there, maybe you do love it. That's perfectly fine. But I'm just giving you an example. Like, think about the job that you're going to right now. Are you completely passionate? Are you fulfilling your purpose in life by going to that job? And if not, what is it that you want to be doing? And the whole purpose of this video is to share with you that Empower Network is a vehicle. A lot of people ask me, what is Empower Network? Like I know that you blog, or I know that you do videos sometimes, or you tell me that you make money off of Facebook, but how do you do it? And really, Empower Network is a vehicle that enables you to learn a skill set that you can create a business out of literally anything. Anything that you're interested in, anything that you're passionate about, whether it's arts and crafts or music or fitness or health, or you're already a small business owner. Whatever it is that you do, your hobby, your interest, your talent, your ability, your gifts, you can take the skill set that we teach inside of our products, and you can learn how to be a professional and market that talent, market that hobby that you have, market that ability. And really all Empower Network is this educational system that's going to teach you how to be a professional marketer. It's going to teach you how to market efficiently when you choose whatever business it is that you want to work. But also it's about inspiring others just to live their dreams and to find their passion and have a vision for their lives and actually go after it. And that's what I'm all about, is just helping people to awaken whatever it is that's inside of them that makes them feel alive, and to go ahead and go forward with that. Like, why should we be stuck in life somewhere that we're not completely 100% fulfilled in? Because this is the way I always looked at it. I would see people who were wealthy and who lived a life which I defined as freedom. Not having to punch in and punch out, being able to make their own schedule, being able to travel when and where they want, not worrying about the bank balance, not having to check their bank app every time they went to the grocery store, not having to worry about putting food on the table and paying their bills. I mean, that's financial freedom, right? But not only that, but just someone who wakes up every single day and is completely excited and enthralled just to be alive and to be living and to be able to do with their life and their day whatever they want, with whoever they want, wherever they want. And that's what freedom is to me, and that's what living a life of freedom and being passionate about something is to me. And that's really what Empower Network is about. We teach you how to blog about whatever you want. We teach you how to make videos about whatever you want. We teach you how to create. You can create your own products. Like, for example, like I told you, my passion is health, fitness, and wellness, etc. Like, I have the skills now where I can literally create like an ebook, or I can create my own products that I can market through the internet, and then I know exactly how to do so. Before Empower Network, I had not the slightest clue that I could even do something like that, let alone how I would even start, or what resources I would use, or how I would find people to buy these products. Like, now I have the strategies and the tools that I can use to create my own company if I want, if I choose to. So back to the whole beginning. I started out this video talking about what is the vision that you have and the importance of having that vision. And this is why. Because along this journey that you're going to be starting, or that you are starting, things are going to get hard. And things, I mean, you're going to run, I mean, there's ups and downs, right? You're going to run into obstacles, and you're going to run into situations that are going to, they're going to discourage you. And at that very moment, if you don't have a deep-seated reason to keep going and succeed, like I tell people, the only difference between me and somebody else, or me and who I was, 5 years ago, me and someone who doesn't have success, is that I've had consistent persistence and perseverance, because I've gone through a lot. And I'm going to be sharing over the next couple of months, like, stories with you of, things that I went through over the past year during this journey. And I've persevered through so much because I knew where I wanted to be. It's almost like we've used this metaphor on one of our Empower Hour calls. I think it was Tony Rush that mentioned this story. And I thought it was so cool, and I've remembered it ever since. And it's like, imagine that you've picture your favorite movie, one that you've seen maybe like 2 or more times. If you're showing someone else that movie for the first time, and you guys are watching it, like, what's going to happen. You're not getting the anxiety inside of you as much. When someone dies, that maybe you think someone is dying in a particular scene, but at the end, no, they didn't really die. Like, hold on. I mean, how that movie is going to end because you've seen it before. So you're not getting all worked up about it. You're not taking the different scenes and the action scenes and the dramatic scenes as serious as you would if you had never seen that movie before. And that's what it's like to have a vision and be confident in that vision for your life. It's like, I already know where I'm going to be because I believe and I know that I have control over my results. So if something comes up, I'm going to find a way to get over it, through it, under it, around it. I'm going to find some kind of way to overcome it because I know exactly where I'm going to be. I know the outcome. So that's why I've been able to persevere. So back to the original subject of the video, you need to have some kind of a vision. You need to know where you want to be. You need a reason, or a why, some people call it, that is so powerful that it's going to get you through the most difficult circumstances you can picture happening to you while you're on this entrepreneurial journey. Because if you don't have it, it's going to be easy for you to give up. And if you want success, and trust me, it's worth it to persevere through these obstacles that you're going to come up against. It's worth it. I mean, there's going to be times where I was in tears. There's times where I felt hopeless. There's times where I felt like it was never going to happen for me, and maybe I wasn't somebody that could succeed. And you know what? I give a lot of credit to the Inner Circle audios that we have in Empower Network. That's our audio library that we offer. And I give a lot of credit to that product because whenever I would feel like that, I would turn on one of those audios or another audio, and I would listen to it and think, and just listen to the people who were succeeding And I would get motivated again, and I would get reassured that, you know what, no, you know what, I know I have a higher purpose than what I'm doing right now, how I'm living, and I know that if I just get through this obstacle, if I open my mind to possibilities and to a solution, that I know it's going to come to me. And that's exactly what happened. And I know it was a professor that he did a speech. I can't remember the name of the professor, but I know in his speech he talked about obstacles, and he talked about anytime you face an obstacle, basically what it is a brick wall. Picture it as a brick wall. So if you're going through something right now, I want you to just close your eyes and picture just a brick wall in front of you, right? And life is asking you, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want to be financially independent? How bad do you want to feel better in your life? How bad do you want a better relationship with your spouse or your children? How bad do you want to get out of your job? How bad do you want to have a reliable vehicle? How bad do you want to be able to pay your bills? Whatever your goal is, whatever you're going after, how bad do you want it? Because you know what? This brick wall here is to test you to see how bad you want it. And if you want it bad enough, you're going to break it down. You're going to build something to climb over it. You're going to find a way to dig and go under it. You're going to figure out some kind of way to get to the other side. And that doesn't mean that once you get over that first wall that there's not going to be others. But you know what? Each one is a learning experience. And Napoleon Hill said himself that each struggle, each obstacle that we go through, I know I'm not saying it right, but it's something like each obstacle has a seed of an equivalent opportunity in it. And that's an amazing example of a way to look at every single thing that you run into that's an obstacle. Because if you're only looking at the things that happen, if you're looking at life as happening to you and that you're a victim of circumstance, you're never going to succeed. Because you have to start looking at the things that are happening around you as opportunities. One book that I recommend that really helps you out with this is The 50th Law by Robert Greene, featuring 50 Cent. And it really helps you to change the way that you look at obstacles and to actually use obstacles and failure and all of that to your advantage. So really, it's all about just, so much of this comes down to this, and just training this and changing the way that you think and operate, and learning how to think and operate like successful people do. And I'm gonna give another plug to the Inner Circle audios. If you haven't upgraded to that yet, get back to your sponsor, or if you're looking to join me, click the link below and upgrade to the Inner Circle level of Empower Network, because that's going to drastically change the way that you think and the way that you operate and the way that you live. And you know what happens when you change the way that you think? You change the way that you feel, and you change your actions, because your actions are directly related to your thoughts. So if you're changing the way that you think, your actions are going to change. And then guess what happens when your actions start changing? You get different results. I'm living proof of all of that. And I just can't wait to see all of you just apply this information and succeed yourselves. So thank you so much for clicking play and watching this video. And if you got to the end, I just want to give you a little round of applause. This has been a longer video than I usually do. But thank you so much for watching it all. If you've got any value out of this, please leave a comment or a like, or share the video with someone who you think could benefit. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot.